Good morning, my LinkedIn family and my YouTube family and my Facebook family. I have started broadcasting this live on 3 channels, and I'm also now thinking to add Periscope. So the scope is expanding, and I'm glad that my LinkedIn family is expanding too. I hope you all are well. Can you Can you quickly share with me your location and make your presence feel? I will try to recognize everyone who will share their location here with me. So we have Sajid from New Delhi. Good morning, Sajid. It's good evening at your place. So great to see you. I'm sure as we go along, more people will join in and sorry about that. Something happened to my camera, and yeah, I'm back. I'm back. So, thank you, Sajid. We have Abid from Bangalore. We have my friend Salim Patel from London. He cooked something very exciting yesterday. Well, I think it whenever looked very nice, very colorful. Salim. We have Ali Baloch from Pakistan. Ali, I'm helping Ali develop his business. He is a great transcriber, so he can help you transcribe your videos, audios into text content. I use him also. We have a great fellow Kashif. Kashif is an expert in digital marketing. Thank you very much, Kashif, for joining in. Parshant from Mumbai. We have someone from Hyderabad. I don't know. Please say your name. You're welcome, Salim. And Kashif is from Lahore. So I hope you all are well. Today is Tuesday, the 26th of January, and I've been following my mission, this mission to reach out to as many people as possible and encourage them to join the growth movement. And this growth movement is all about changing your behaviors, your beliefs, and implementing ideas, very practical ideas that would help you grow in your life, in your career, and in your business. Today is the 14th episode, and if you want to watch previous episode, you can scroll down on my profile wherever you are, Facebook, LinkedIn, or YouTube, and you will be able to find um, those previous videos in which I spoke on different topics such as strengths and weaknesses, working on your strengths and weaknesses, converting your weaknesses into your strengths, converting your threats into opportunities, importance of focus, how do you focus, power of manifestation, uh, you know, you're building your knowledge beyond textbooks, and so on and so forth. We have Sorry about that. I don't know what's happening, but there's something happening which disconnects me with my laptop. So sorry about that. We have Shahid joining in from UK. Uh, Shahid is in digital publishing business. A great person to follow. And if you have any ebooks coming up or any books coming up really, and you want to put those digital, contact Shahid. So. We have so today's topic is about failures. I love failures. Um, Can anyone in this group share quickly if you failed in anything that you wanted to do and you were happy that you failed? Tell me if you were happy that you failed in achieving your goals. See, failure and success is a barometer that we decide, either ourselves or people who are around us decide whether we are success or we are failure. The fact of the matter is, any innovation in this world, any innovation that we see at this moment in time in 2021 is a result of failures. All these scientists, all these doctors, people working in labs, engineers, management scientists, they all failed to achieve something and they continued. They continued and they built something which was useful for the humanity then. That means the most recent example is COVID vaccine. There are people who still disagree with that COVID vaccine, which is fine. But the thing is that when we started worrying about COVID and there was no vaccine available, we all thought that it's not going to work. When we will have the COVID vaccine, and how will it be given to people and all that. But you see, as we moved on, companies were able to produce enough. First of all, identify a vaccine which would work, had test run done and all that, and then started production and rolling out, and people are getting it. But initially, our thought was, generally speaking, across the globe, was that it's not going to work. Uh, Failures are good. Failures actually help us enjoy the pleasure of success. Think about it. If you're always successful in life, then you would stop enjoying success, right? As we call it in the economics, marginal efficiency principle, right? So your marginal efficiency goes down as you add more people into something, right? So more happiness, more success. I won't call it happiness. More success you add into your career, you stop or you slow down enjoying it. And small jerks within the space, uh, which we call failures, help us enjoy whatever small success we get, right? Uh, we often try to look at other people for success, which means that somebody is earning five-figure salary, so that means probably he's successful. Um, and if you are not earning that five-figure salary, you may not be successful. But that's not the right measure. We'll have a separate session on how do you define success really, and how subjective it is for everyone. But failures are really, really interesting. You fail and then you try to achieve your goal. If you don't try to achieve your goal and you quit, that is actual failure. But that does not mean that you do not have the capacity to achieve something and you still keep trying, and that would obviously result in failures, right? So you have to build your own capacity, you have to strategize, define, and all those things that are required to achieve success have to go into your efforts. Then only you will see maybe a lesser opportunity of failure. Let's take some, yes. Abid, share with me what is one thing you learned from your failure, or is it you're still very, very successful? Shayad, yes, yes, trusting wrong people, getting into wrong contracts, jumping onto wrong conclusions, um, working with people who are not passionate enough. So that could be, multiple reasons, and sometimes your own, will to success, and that leads to failure. So you are doing something, but you're doing something with very lukewarm. spirit. Yes, Salim. I know your story. I mean, I've spoken to you, but you were consistent and you were there. You were in the field, and eventually you were successful. So initially, what anybody could see from outside as your failure turned into your success. So the end result. Think about the end result and the process. If you learn the process and the end result is still not as per your um, requirement or your vision or your desire, that does not mean that you have failed. Um, Let other people talk about it. I mean, when I started my own business almost close to a year ago, people, my friend circle, and there are other people who work in my network. They all um, sort of discouraged me. They discouraged me. They talked about it. I received phone calls from friends. What the hell are you doing? You go and look for a job. It will be very difficult and all that. So when we have a negative mindset and we think only in shape of worries and difficulties and challenges, and we do not have a strategic solution to deal with those things, then the failure is the destiny. People will fail. Uh, but what I did when I started, first of all, I was flexible, which means that I was willing to learn. And this is the message that I would like to kind of send to my followers, my community today. Um, I wanted to learn, I wanted to network and learn from people who didn't like me. I mean, initially, when you try to join a tribe, you are an alien, and often people do not, they will just rub your shoulders and they don't like you, or they don't want you to be a part of the tribe. But gradually, you build trust and you show that you have certain values that you can put forward to the tribe, and then the tribe start accepting you. So I became part of certain tribes that were very close tribes, very close tribes, uh, and they were like literally gurus of their profession, people who are working just for the sake of developing the understanding of a certain system. And then I became part of it, and I started building my network gradually. I started learning and started implementing my ideas. And as a result of those ideas, I pivoted. So I changed my strategy. I changed my branding. Now you can see a new logo here, just next to StreamYard. A new website is almost up and running. Shayad, I think somebody mentioned yesterday that the website is slow. By the way, I think somebody liked my website, and there was an attack on the website. So we are working on it, and uh, so I must be doing something right, right? So people are attacking, and somebody is trying to stop me do things. But that's fine. You have to have that strategy, and then you have to have friends who tell you, okay, this is something which is not right, and you should really look at it. Uh, and that's how you deal with your failures. But love your failures. Failures are great. Failures teach you, and people who do not learn from failures are the actual failures. Ah, he said something interesting actually. So people who do not learn from failures are the actual failures, and people who do not document their failures will never learn from failures, right? So if you are in the process, if you don't document the process and the whole document is in your head, then you will never learn. If you either fail during the process or you fail at the end of the process, you will still never learn. So your success depends on how you document your processes and how you document your failures. You I mean, go to any sensitive industry. You go to healthcare industry, for instance. I'm sure other industries also do the same thing. They document every step. They document every step, because if a medicine batch fails, then they can backtrack why it failed and at what stage, which was never spotted. If they don't do it, people will die in millions, right? So, and the recall. Automotive companies, Honda, Toyota, and whatnot, they recall cars because they spot a failure in a particular batch, and they call that batch and fix it. So why they do how they do that? Uh, because they were able to track that success. It's a very good question, and by the way, I can go on forever. So if you have any questions, any points, please contribute because this is your show. This is I'm only contributing my time towards capacity building of my community. And if you really want to contribute anything, write anything, please do so. All right, but from Ali says, but from my point, consistent failure can lead to destruction if someone is failed to manage it. Absolutely. So this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. There will always be a reason for that failure. If we cannot identify that failure, then it will be totally destructive. So think about it. If I am not able to lift 50 kg weight, and if I start lifting 50 kg weight, what will happen to me? To be able to lift 50 kg weight, I will have to start from 5 kg or maybe 10 kg and gradually build myself to a level whereby I lift 50 kg, right? It will not happen overnight, it takes time, but on the first eve, if I start lifting 50 kg, then that would lead me to failure, right? But if I adopt a process, a procedure, and if I have the capacity, if I'm healthy enough, if I'm eating enough, if I'm exercising enough, then I will be able to lift 50 kg in X many days. And this is what I call the process. If we do not adopt that process or a process, then of course it will lead to failures, right? So, any interesting questions today uh, about failures or any failures? I was actually thinking to bring in a guest today onto onto this live. Anybody who is interested and who has got the mic and the camera and a laptop, just say you are interested in the comment box, and I will try to bring you live for 5 minutes to talk about your failures and your lessons. Let me know if anybody is interested, and I will be happy to do so. It will take literally 30 seconds. Within 30 seconds, uh, you can be live with me. So let's see. I've got some messages. Some messages coming up on another platform, so it's not on. So Shahid wants to come in. Yes, okay, Shahid. So I will inbox you. Just bear with me. I will inbox you an invite. Uh, you can simply use that, and I'm sending you on LinkedIn inbox. So just click this, and you will be live with me. Sorry about that. Hey T, how are you? How is New York? We are expecting some snow today in Toronto, uh, and we had like -18 a couple of days ago. But yesterday was fine. Yesterday was fine. Um, yes, Soshi, one of my students had lots of we are encouraging him to take part in a debate competition, and he didn't utter a single word and lose the competition. But with his hard work, within a year he won national. Absolutely. So I think that the idea is, Shahid, did you get the message? Say yes, and if you join in, I will see you here, and I will simply add you onto the podcast. So yes, T, it's cold. I think it's going to snow, but when it snows, it actually is not that cold. So we are looking at snow coming at around 9 a.m. and we are looking at -2. Uh, with wind chill, it's -8. So still not too bad. Still not too bad considering it is January and end of January. Shahid, are you joining? Did you get the link? So I just wanted to today I'm talking about failures and how failures can help us in enjoying success. If we are only successful throughout our life, uh, we really don't enjoy it, right? So it becomes pretty normal thing, and we need change as a human being. And a bit of failure is often interesting uh, uh, to experiment with, right? So I'm still waiting for Shahid. If you are joining Shahid for 5 minutes to share some interesting things that you did and uh, and failed. Uh, okay. Still all right, Shahid. No problem. I'm here, but still not. I still don't see you. So maybe if I don't know. Are you on StreamYard? Does it say that you are on StreamYard? And it's just simply clicking that link and it would take you to StreamYard. And I should be able to see you, which I still don't, which is interesting. Hello, Anjum, joining in from Lahore. Anjum, you joined in, I think, a couple of weeks ago. Um and keep coming in because ultimately it really is an interesting thing that I share. It's just I don't have a written script. I just go on with my experience. Shazad, thank you very much for being regular. I hope you got the notification this time. Um, yes, Ali appreciating Noshin. Uh, T, in your uh, like quick two sentences, how do you like failures? Have you failed ever in your life? And uh, did you enjoy failures? Yes, Anju, thank you very much for this. I've been contributing my time and my whatever little knowledge I have and thought process. And this is actually your show. People who come in and join and spend time with me, it is their show. Ultimately, you know, it's going to help them. So I don't know what's happened, Shahid. Still can't see you. Just click on the link. I'm not sure if he has done that. I'm sure he has. Uh, you are right, Noshin. I think it is not only like I'm sure I know you were talking about South Asian society, but it's everywhere. Our schools, our education system, and our schools really uh, says that didn't work. Okay, Shahid, let me send you again. It should really work. And that's how. Click the link. Click the link. It should work because I whenever I invite someone on the show, this is the way I do that. If it doesn't work, we'll try it again. Yeah, because Anjum, because we are not attuned or we are not trained to appreciate failures. And if you watch this session from right from the beginning, you will understand what I mean. Uh, Failures are really good. I mean, every innovation in this globe around us started with a failure. Yes, failures, absolutely. This is what I'm a big fan of failures. Failures do not mean that you can't do it. Failure means that there is need to uh, improve yourself and try to learn something new. Uh, Thank you very much, Kashif. Well, these books will be available in shape of ebooks with the help of Shahid. So Shahid Chaudhary is working with me on developing. Uh, so it's not working with Shahid. So Shahid, thank you for trying. Just leave it for the time being, and we'll try it again. The show I did with T uh, the other day, last week, it's the same tool that we use, so it really worked. Um, yes, thank you very much, T, for joining in and for your support. Have a wonderful rest of the day. The book will be available digitally. Shahid, you already have one customer for my book. So let's see how soon we can develop these books and put these books online. Um, Great. So with that, we are already 27 minutes in the show. And if you like the show and you want me to continue, say yes, and please become torchbearer. Uh, Spread this knowledge with people who follow you. So what I request you, just in 5 seconds, if you can push the share button. There is a share button on this broadcast that you're watching. Just push the share button and share this broadcast with your followers. And if you add a line there, follow Hamas Siddiqui, that would even add value because other people will start watching this show and will this show will help them grow, and you will become part of this growth process. So, who wants to? Yes, Kashif, I remember that 6 years ago. I wrote my first book 6 years ago. So, uh, and since I've written three books, these books will be available soon um, online on Amazon and other platforms. Shahid is working on those books, and hopefully, uh, I would think in a month's time, Shahid, yeah, month's time, Shahid, these books will be available online. So, thanks. If you can kindly do the needful, which I requested, become the torchbearer and spread this message just by pushing the share button. And if you want to add follow Hamas Siddiqui in the text, that would really be great. I will really be grateful. The other thing that I wanted to say, and I'm talking about it so that people are aware, I'm launching a 33-day growth challenge. I was expecting it to be online by 1st of February. It may take one more week, so I'm waiting. Um, yes, Shai. So whoever is looking for my book, Shai Chaudhary is working on the book. There is an announcement. Okay, the one I'm working on will be in their next 3 weeks. So just wait for another 3 weeks, and we will have a fantastic launch online, and we will talk about the book, and we'll launch the book. And yeah, so please, um, Kashif, absolutely. Let's co-author it. Let's co-author it. If you want to co-author, let's co-author it, and we will again ask Shahid uh, to publish it. It's not. I've been there, done that, so I can help you co-author that book. Um, so wonderful. I hope you are well, and you will have a great evening and morning and wherever you are. And come back tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday, and I will bring in a new topic uh, for you to learn and enjoy uh, and grow. My objective in 2021 is to talk about growth agenda. Growth agenda. And the growth agenda is for everyone. Anyone who really wants to get out of that mental state we all experienced in the past 8, 9 months because of COVID and close down and lack of opportunities. Within that, you would see that a lot of people found opportunities also. So let's start working on those opportunities around us. With that, thank you very much, Shahid. You have one more book coming up, hopefully co-authored by Huma Siddiqui and Kashiful Asnan. And see, this is how things work. One right connection. So Kashif has one more connection, Shahid Chaudhary in London, and Shahid has a new connection, Kashiful Asnan. With that, thank you very much. I sign off. It's really a pleasure to be part of such a great community. Whoever is interested in joining my 33 days growth challenge, please keep watching, keep following posts, keep commenting on my posts. Commenting on my posts increases your visibility to my 56,000 followers across the globe. With that, Hamas Siddiqui signing off. Adios. See you tomorrow.